The Schrattental, a valley almost like any other. The mountains are high, the people are stubborn, the winters are long, and the cattle sometimes disappear. We don't really talk about that. The children sometimes go missing too. We really don't talk about that. We have a Bürgermeister. He is not a good man. He has not been a good man for a long time. Everyone knows. No one speaks. Except me. Right now. Heilige Blechtos. He needs to be taught a lesson, this one. Anyway. We have a Bauer who doesn't sleep at night, who walks the tree line when the moon is out, who has not explained himself to anyone. Not even a little bit. And wait a second. Was? Nein, Trudi! I don't know where Sepp is! He's probably with... Actually, forget it. Ruhe jetzt. We have an old man up on the mountain, old Hansli, alone in his chalet, watching the birds, cursing everything below. He saw things, he knows things, and he left. Don't go up there uninvited, he will shout at you. He has shouted at me. And we have women. Women who meet in the... Wie sagt man das? Wald. Forest. In the forest, late at night, when it gets cold and the fire burns green. Green. Why is it green? Anyway, what they do there, that is not your concern. Or maybe it is. The Schrattental. Wir sind nur immer du.
Icy towers where the river rushes down, a place forged by warmth and temper. No one can ignore that town. The baker is devoted to the broth. The farmer curses his tilted land.
Oi, Sapperlot, mein Traktor rollt bergab.
These people blunt as a landslide, they will hit you either with a punch or with the truth. No warning, straight in your face, then drag you from the avalanche and offer you a warm place. Sepp and Trudi run the gas top, best food in the valley, that's true. Where was Sepp last night? Trudi wants to know that too. Schrattental, Schrattental, where the mountains split the sky. Schrattental, Schrattental, something's here, you don't ask why. We don't kneel, we don't bow, but Herrgott, we need to know who takes the kids, who takes the cows. Good people, rotten Bürgermeister. Schrattental, Schrattental, you either run away or stay forever. Das Tal nimmt alle auf. The Bürgermeister grins wide, his smile as fake as Trudi's moles. He made a deal with the devil in his basement, dark temple of stones. The old maid heard the children scream, then a laugh no man could make. She ran and told the valley and shook for days awake. He feeds its souls to fight the coven, he feeds its souls to keep his throne. Most people called her crazy, some women already felt it in their bones. Old Hansli saw it coming, packed his cheese, packed his wine, climbed the mountain and said, Nein! Gott verdamme, he thunders at the valley down below. Some people fear darkness, old Hansli just says, Hell no! Schrattental, Schrattental, where the mountains split the sky. Schrattental, fire burns green. The women are convening on the things they've heard and seen. And something on the tree line tears rot with teeth and claws. The valley has an executioner who don't bother with the laws. In exchange for his wolfy deeds, they let him take a few cows. So treat your neighbor fairly, pay what's due and hold your tongue, 'cause the Schrattental remembers every single wrong. They gassed off rows at sundown, slammed some shots, try their wine. These people curse like devils, but their hearts are warm and kind. They'll fight you over Kaiser, but if things go to hell, they'll fight for you, no Frage.
Old Hansli screams from his chalet, everything is fake!
The mayor greets people with his weak handshake. His reckoning draws closer on a night as black as sin. The Schrattentaler will have justice, and truth is going to win. Schrattental, Schrattental, where the mountains split the sky. Schrattental, Schrattental, now you know the reason why. We don't kneel, we don't bow, but Herrgott, now we know who took the kids, who took the cows. Good people, rotten Bürgermeister. Schrattental, Schrattental, he will never leave, he will pay however. Das Tal nimmt alle auf. Das Tal nimmt alle auf. Between the peaks and the clouds, a valley shines stubborn and proud. Hearts of storm, but hearts of gold. There's no place for the bought and sold. Welcome to the Schrattental. Welcome to the Schrattental. Welcome to the Schrattental. Das Tal nimmt alle auf. Wo zum Teufel bist du gestern Nacht, Sisi? Hä? Sag mir's! Wo bist du, Gessi? Ich warte auf die Antwort. Sepp! Trudi's up before the light, kettle screaming in the kitchen, cups stacked high, shirts not dried, kids need boots and Sepp is missing. 3 lunches packed, 1 sock found, 1 school note, 1 broken button. Sepp still snoring on the couch, like the whole damn house is nothing. He says paper shots, then drifts away, leaves muddy prints and empty plates. Trudi bites down every word, but her jaw could crack the gate. She folds the wash, she mends the tears, she hears the clock like a dare. Sepp says gleich with a grin so slim. Trudi's eye starts twitching again.
Trudi, sag genug, Sepp genug, Sepp genug.
I scrubbed this house, I raised your brood, you drank your life through some red light room.
Trudi, sag genug, Sepp genug, Sepp genug.
I run this gas stove, I pour the wine while you sit useless at table 9.
If you want gold, go dig your own.
I'm not your maid now,
Go lift.
lift a hand. At noon he's gone with his friends again. Big laugh, bad shirt, cheap cologne. Comes back late with a liar's face. Knew I'd be and the stink comes home. She found a lipstick in his coat, not hers and not from church either. He blinked like a calf in winter rain, said bist du sicher? That made it worse. Then little Anne asked, warum weinst du? Trudi laughed like a cracked teacup. Because your father's an idiot, honey. Then kissed her forehead, fixed her lunch up. She's out of patience, out of grace, out of pity for a sorry case. Sepp keeps talking, tra-la-la. Trudi's done with the whole saga.
Trudi, sag genug, Sepp genug, Sepp genug.
I scrubbed this house, I raised your brood, you drank your life through some red light room.
Trudi, sag genug, Sepp genug, Sepp genug.
tiny cups and plastic spoons. She'd patch the knees, she'd pay the bills. He chased his shadow under the moon. Saturday came, he'd vanish clean. Just a walk, then gone the whole evening. Sunday morning, shoe on stare, and the truth sat fat in the doorway breathing. She tried calm talk, then firm talk, then the quiet stare that ends a war. He shrugged like rain on window glass, so she got louder than before. She's not a saint, she's not a saint. She's a storm in a floral apron. One more lie and the lid comes off. One more grin and the pot goes pop. Woo! Trudi suck-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook. I scrubbed this house, I raised your brood. You drank your life through some red light room. Trudi suck-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook. I run this gas stove, I pour the wine while you sit useless at table 9. If you want gold, go dig your own. I'm not your maid now. Go lift a hand. Now listen close, mein lieber man. You don't get praise for a lame damn plan. A clean floor, warm soup, brave small hands. That's not luck, that's Trudi's hands. If you cheat, then sleep on truth on the hard bench of your own misuse. She's got a name, she's got a pride, a match in her pocket for the alibi, and some herbs she saves for the right night. Schau mich an, you thought I'd bend? Nein, 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 this is the end. Hey! Trudi suck-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook. I scrubbed this house, I raised your brood. You drank your life through some red light room. Trudi suck-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook. I run this gas stove, I pour the wine while you sit useless at table 9. Pack your lies and your pretty shoes. I'm keeping the home, Sepp. You can keep your booze. Trudi suck-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook. Kids are fed and the truth came through. Your sorry face can wave adieu. Trudi suck-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook, Sepp-a-nook. Gay it, gay it, gay it.
High on the ridge, he lives with his dog, old Hansli, old Hansli. Boots by the fire and a contented smile, old Hansli, old Hansli. Dawn from the town below, with mud on his coat and his cart in tow. The square was loud, the shutter shook. Too many voices, too many looks. He spat at the Gemeindehaus on market day. Said they take and tax my hay. The Burgermeister smiled with a polished cheek. Hansli muttered, rotten to the bone, that kipe. He climbed past the pines and the frozen stream, past the cowbells singing a calm mountain hymn. No one to greet him, no crowd to please, just a breeze, wood and mountain bees. Old Hansli, leave him be. Chalet, peace and alpine tree. Old Hansli, hear him roar. I don't want the town no more. Old Hansli, let it stand. A good book and no visit planned. Hey! His old chalet creaked like a tired barn. He hammered the latch and cleared his throat. Inside was sausage and his pocket knife, a black iron pan and a simpler life. He cut a slice of Marlena's cake, said, better this than a town gone fake. He ate it slow by the smoke-stained wall, while the wind blew snow through the fir tree hall. He cursed the men in their tidy ties, their clean white lies and their hungry eyes. The bishop, the banker, the judge, the clerk, only act kind when they can put you to work. Old Hansli, leave him be. Chalet, peace and a good book and no visit planned. Hey! He speaks to no one for days on end. Just the stove, his birds, the mountain bend. He likes the frost on the window pane, likes the mule track after the early rain. The first stand dark like a wise choir, and the lake below catches the sky on fire. He knows what stirred in the Vald at night, the women and their green and quiet light. He knows the beast that walked the tree line too. Says, good, the valley needs a thing or two. The coven heard the maid and set the ultimate price to be paid. The Burgermeister is hiding, Hansli knows where, behind the church up the hidden stair. Thinks the mountains got no eyes up here. Cup for Tommy the fool, his end is near. Old Hansli, leave him be. Chalet, peace, and alpine tree. Old Hansli, hear him roar. I don't want the town no more. Old Hansli, let it stand. A good book and no visit plan. If they want my money, they can get lost. If they want my votes, they can kick rocks. I've seen their flags and I've seen their games. Same old hands with different names. But up here the dawn is a pure white sheet, and no one can tell me how to eat. Verpisti! Then something moved in the dark outside. Not a fox, not the wind. Hansli opened the door, cut a slice of salami, held it out. The beast didn't take it. Behind the church, there's a hidden stair, said Hansli. The beast was gone before the sentence ended. Hansli went back inside, bolted the door, and cut another slice. Old Hansli, leave him be. Chalet, peace, and alpine tree. Old Hansli, hear him roar. I don't want the town no more. Old Hansli, let it stand. A good book and no visit planned. He watches the snow on the goat path bend, and grumbles at dawn like an old true friend. Old Hansli, stubborn and free, with a wheel of cheese and the mountain breeze. Old Hansli, old Hansli, old Hansli. He chose the quiet, let the old world go, and there's peace in the wind and the falling snow. Old Hansli, old Hansli. Bum 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 bum. Hey, hey! Bergwolf Bauer, Schrattental. Mood overhead, mud in the fur. Bergwolf Bauer out on the hunt. Snout in the wind, eyes piercing the dark. Corruption is hiding, he tracks its mark. He knows the valley, he knows each fence. He smells the rot, it's his sixth sense. Tonight he is angry, tonight he will go for the filthy Burgermeister, he already knows. Bergwolf Bauer, jag ihn. Bergwolf Bauer, bring ihn. Schrattental calls, bring him to judgment. Bergwolf Bauer, jag ihn. Bergwolf Bauer, bring ihn. The witches wait for the rotten one. The old man told him with a little smirk. Behind the church the Burgermeister lurks. A quiet chuckle, a glint in his eye. Go take him fast, don't let him slip by. So Bergwolf listened and ran like a storm, across the wet fields through the owl of thorn, past broken rails, past half-dead rye. He tracked that coward under the night sky. He smells the lie, he tastes the shame. The Burgermeister runs from his bane. Kein Mut, no crown, just a rat burrowed in the ground. Bergwolf Bauer, jogging. Bergwolf Bauer, bring in. Schrattental calls, bring him to judgment. Bergwolf Bauer, jogging. Bergwolf Bauer, bring in. The witches wait for the rotten one. Behind the church, up the hidden stairs, he finds the wretch clutching a chair. The coward freezes like cornered prey, mouth full of plea, eyes full of dismay. Bitte, good wolf, bitte, I beg you. But Bergwolf roars, come here, you swine! And the worm pisses himself. He grabs the traitor by the collar tight and drags him kicking deep into the night. Through bramble and thorn, through roots and briar, the Burgermeister cries out, echoing like a sinister choir. Help me, he shrieks in fright. Bergwolf growled, du wirst bestraft tonight. The trees bowing like a crowd ready to cheer. The forest knows what's about to happen here. Ahead through the pines, a soft green gleam. The witches are stirring their merciless scheme. Burning stones circle, hot breath rising. The cauldron fumes, the green brews hissing. The valley watches with pitiless eyes as filth gets dragged through the unyielding night. A place for trial, a place for ash, a place for the rod to burn and crash. Bergwolf Bauer, no mercy now, only the wild and the sacred vow. Bergwolf Bauer, Jagin. Bergwolf Bauer, bring in. Schrattental calls, bring him to judgment. Bergwolf Bauer, Jagin. Bergwolf Bauer, bring in. The witches got the rotten one. Bergwolf Bauer, Jagin. Bergwolf Bauer, bring in. For his evil deeds, the Burgermeister will pay. At the cauldron's feet, he drops the man. Schrattental stays clean, by blot, by his hand. Bergwolf Bauer, Bergwolf Bauer, Bergwolf Bauer.
Schrattental. Komm näher, Bürgermeister. Hexenwut! town, steal its children. You answer evil's call. Hexenwut, into the green you will boil. He falls to his knees and begs, I can repay, I'll give it back, I swear. The gold, the land, the water, I'll conjure the devil in my lair. They laugh at the begging worm. You'll never change, you scum. Your soul is dark and weak tonight. Your reckoning has come. They pin him to the ground. Bauer steps in with the cleaver. Limb after limb they hack him down. His screams ring sharp and clear. Chop, chop, chop. Muffled screams, glazed eyes, burn breath and blood loss. Bergwolf grips the limbless fool, holds him above the seething dross. One last word, wretch.
I was not the only one. They will come for my operations. They will leave no witnesses. They will get you too, I swear!
The beast drops him in the cauldron. He disappears in the boiling green, swallowed like a bitter memory now. Schrattental stands clean. Trudi, Bergwolf, Schrattental. Stirb jetzt, Bürgermeister. Speak your lies, confess your lies. All that's left of you is Christ. Hexenwut, in the pinewood ring. Hexenwut, the judgment fell. Bürgermeister hat gestanden. You robbed your town, stole its children. You answered evil call. Hexenwut, into the green you boil. Hexenwut, we are the ones who stay. Hexenwut, we make corruption pay. Trudi's name, Bergwolf stride. Hexenwut, Schrattental thrives. Schrattental thrives. Schrattental thrives.
Und jetzt auf Radio Schrattental, für alle, wo gerade am Wandern sind, beim Bergli auf.
Bim Bergwolf, wir tanzen durch den Tag. Bim Bergwolf, was Lächeln nie vergeht.
Achtung, Achtung! This is an emergency broadcast on behalf of the Schrattental Gemeinde. Listen carefully, we will not repeat this. Approximately 20 minutes ago, a convoy of 12 heavily armored vehicles was spotted in the lower valley by Peter of Unterdorf, old Hansli's brother. They are heading north, they are heading here, and they are not coming to taste our salami. This is not a drill. All residents, farmers, innkeepers, mothers, old men, everyone, proceed immediately to the mountain shelters. You know where they are and what we built them for. Now is the time. Bring water, bring your coat, bring whatever you hit under the floorboards. We are not asking. The Gasthof is to be locked. Leave nothing. We do not know exactly who these people are or what they want, but we suspect that their presence is linked to the Bürgermeister's recent disappearance. The Gemeinderat convenes at Bunker 3 at 1800 hours. Come ready to fight. Peter, if you are listening, thank you. Get yourself somewhere safe. Schrattental does not kneel, Schrattental does not bow, Schrattental looks after its own. Today, das Tal lässt niemanden raus. Good luck.
Cries out from every kitchen door. Panic fills the lane, every soul is mobilized. But we know these stones. We know this frozen ground. Schrattental, we will not bow down. Farmers lock the barns, innkeepers kill the light. Mothers grab the kinder and march into the night. Old men take the path with jars and give air. The hands who built this valley will be the enemy's nightmare. Hear the mountain call, lock the iron gate. Every heart goes hard, every doubt turns to hate. From the chalice to the rock we climb tonight. If the devil wants our valley, he must fight. We know every bend, this valley is our home. Schrattental stands, Schrattental stands. We do not break line, we do not bend line. Schrattental stands, Schrattental stands. Take your guns and come, this mountain is your end. Then from his chalet, old Hansli shuts the door, mutters at the valley like he's muttered before. Crossbow upon his shoulder, anger in his eyes. He says, stop for Tommy's comer, the fools will meet their demise. At the bunker hatch we stand, dark into granite. Every soul of Schrattental will stand for it. Trudi at the front line, voice like thunder. She commands, kein Schritt zurück, the valley is not going under. Hear the convoys roar, like a coffin rolling near. They came for their fallen imposter to retrieve what he built here. Same dark master, same rotten deal. They found an empty village, a valley never going too near. We know every bend, this valley is our home. Schrattental stands, Schrattental stands. We do not break line, we do not bend line. Schrattental stands, Schrattental stands. Take your guns and come, this mountain is your end. Peter from the lower valley sent the warning home. Now the whole damn hillside rings with coming doom. Empty streets and empty gas stove, silent cobblestone. The convoy rolls in slowly and finds itself alone. Then the mountainside erupts, cracks and flashes blinding the dawn. One armored vehicle burning before they know what's wrong. Bergwolf jumps from the tree line, fast, massive, strong. Their screams don't last long. The bunker hatch is open, every barrel aimed. Schrattental opens fire, the militia gets maimed. Hear the Gewehr crack, hear the crossbow strike. Hear the Schrattentaler empty everything in sight. What they hit beneath the floorboard shreds the mountain air. The convoy takes cover, but death comes from everywhere. We know every bend, this valley is our home. Schrattental stands, Schrattental stands. We do not break line, we do not bend line. Schrattental stands, Schrattental stands. Take your guns and come, this mountain is your end. Bergwolf in the flanking, ribs, flesh and metal open wide. Feral guardian dashing in the fog, one beast in righteous stride. Hansli charges forward, crossbow in his hand, pins them down, buys Trudi time to stand. She sets the charge behind the rocks, the mountain holds its breath. Hansli locks the commander, both staring down at death. Two fingers on two triggers the same second. Bolt and bullet cross the air, both men fall, both both reckoned. A bolt through the commander's helmet, a bullet through Hansli's heart. Boom! The landslide swallows the rest. Hers to hold the line, we howl. Hers to one more time, we howl. No one passes, no one owns. Schrattental, we howl. Just closed, the valley answered back. Schrattental stands. When the smoke is gone, we are still intact. When the dawn breaks on the valley and the smoke begins to clear, we call the names of those who held, but one is not here. He lies where he fell fighting, where the mountain air runs clear. A stone with a bird carved on it, and his crossbow laid right here. His chalet on the ridge above will stand for those who seek the kind of soul that holds the line. When everything looks bleak, they'll climb to where he lived alone and learn what he stood for. Courage, truth, and integrity.